Welcome back, everybody, to Razzpuytin Gaming Presents. This is our ongoing double platinum trophy playthrough for The Witcher Wild Hunt. Witcher 3. Let's continue on. As I mentioned before, it's a double platinum game because you can get the platinum for the regular version, and then you can for the complete edition, which is what we're playing now. I've already platinumed it in the regular version.
Witcher decided to contact
And we'll pick up where we left off last time, which is at the Golden Sturgeon, waiting to meet Corinne inside.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad, Master Claytop, that would be me, has the honor to announce the betting is now open.
Alright, so we need... I'm going to loot up some more stuff right here. And then we'll go up and talk to her. Stairs are tucked in the back. Obviously, we'll be doing some fist fighting over here later. Loot a bunch of stuff. Loot a bunch more stuff. And some more. Corinne Tilly, let's talk to her.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
The descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Yeah, what's all this crap with the bird and dandelion?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Alright, with that done, we can head downstairs. We have this new quest, Broken Flowers. Let's go down and talk to the innkeeper. Buy some Gwent cards off him and then beat his ass in Gwent as well.
Novigrad proper. Still not safe at night. What'll it be?
What are you serving?
So buy these Scoia'tael cards, Siege Engine, another Scoia'tael card, and another one. Say farewell so I can drop a save before we fight him. Blame in Gwent.
What'll it be?
Max the bet.
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Alright, good with this setup. Alright, all that's looking good. This one is not. Alright, good with that. So let's get busy with it. With no spies this time. That's interesting. Put our guys in there. Guys are all commander's horns. Sweet. Yeah, we'll pass. Now that he's used the commander horn, we'll just burn that. We'll not be able to catch up. We could have used our Scorch to do that, but why would we want to? Generally like these guys for later. Maybe drop a 4 on him. Ah. No, I should have played this Scorch in the first turn. See at 25. We need a 6. We get a new card. Generally, he's playing out of the front row. Six. It's good for us. I'm going to go a little bit early with the Scorch right here. So he's got 3 cards. There shouldn't be any way for him to catch up. So he didn't catch up even with the rain still going. But what we would have done would have been to play the leader card, freeze up all the weather, and then we went around. So there we go. Get our 20 crowns. Get our new card. Now we need to go to Rosemary and Thyme for these broken flowers, which I guess loosely means a damaged dandelion.
It's everywhere. I see it all around.
I've seen so many shady individuals walking through here before.
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup in my hand.
Herbalist.
Thinking punishable by death.
What's the
Oh, a strumpet.
my prince?
One drink all I had.
We're almost there. Oh, we are there. It's right here. Let's go in the front door.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Reminds me of a piece of
Yeah, since I never left Bergen.
Freight.
Really, what is with this guy?
You're looking weak. Bucky, come on.
There we go. Chased them all out.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just well returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. I've no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Alright, so we'll do some searching now down here.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the... Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters. This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
It's our stash, so don't try and loot it. Read the letter. All right, we're gonna go upstairs and see what else we can find. I skipped the one more thing we could have down there looted because it has the quest item on it, and I wasn't ready to start the quest yet till we're all done looting up here. All this looting is helpful for us. We cannot sprint here. Now we're going to go upstairs. There's one more floor. Then we'll come back down and push on with the quest. Alright, down we go. So if you like me rocking a bunch of water and some bread and stuff, don't be afraid to use it in combat.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for! It's his planner!
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, we could still loot over here before we read. Alright, now we can go into our inventory. And read it. There we go. Alright. So let's talk to Zoltan.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
So we're going to ask him about all of them. So just go down in order.
She knows the touch of silken lace. She shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects. Examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Gwahir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novigradian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems.
Cursor
Week
of
on week, we get
things
fresh
to
gossip
come.
about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
All right, front door. Let's go to quests. Broken flowers. This is our first one. Be out the gate where the elves live.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You the water on the brain!
And here we are.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
It's a dude, which is why the comment in the
I'm
saying
a friend
about
of
duel.
Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Same dude. Trans, I
Any
guess.
better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Okay, all done.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay. All right, level 9. Next up for us is Vespula. So we have the right one keyed up.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
The Spule has got someone else's protection.
Take the second
now.
choice.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Alright, Garrett talked his way out of that one. Geralt.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness. And you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Alright, we can speed things up by warping. Fast travel.
Those were the days.
Just gonna grab this notice board. And then we can head on the path. It changed directions on me when I was... Well, it can't make up its mind. We'll head this way. Where we go?
What I wouldn't give for a small jar of glamour.
Yeah, it's... Oh, we can't get through right there. Check our map. That's what happens when you go around the other way than where it was first trying to get you to go. Oh yeah, we gotta go upstairs. Or did I have the wrong woman as a quest marker?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah, this is grand.
You shan't disappoint them, will you? So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me. What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
You shouldn't listen to everything people say about...
Means they go to sleep early. Oh, so that's why Mum went to tuck that witcher in.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today.
Yeah, got out of hand for her, not the way she expected it to go.
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes, longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No, he perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alright, nothing but books in here. Need the trophy for reading books. Let me just hit this as read. We've already earned that trophy for the 30 books, so you won't see it pop for me, but it can pop for you. Whatever. Constantly putting out candles. Okay, we don't want Molly next. We want Rosa next.
They still in our work, those Temerians.
Oh yeah, it still wants us to go through the path that's not there.
I saw it.
So we can head up the back way. Into Shiny Town.
Ooh. I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
What do you want?
Nothing. Wrong house.
Okay, just for a moment, because I need to make a save first. Now we can talk to him. And talk to Rosa. We're going to tell him we're her new instructor.
Rosa var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Well, hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Alright, now that we have the wooden sword.
You're my new instructor? Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
And she's pretty good, which is why we made a save.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
It was a little late on that one. She's really good at parrying. You can see she's punking us a little bit right now. I think she got the hit on us.
Is there not one competent instructor in this entire city?
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge, tracking then facing down beasts, sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Come on.
Granted, you're quick. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Oh, we were behind her too.
Stop flaunting and fight!
Not good.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop flaunting and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop flaunting and fight! Drat it! You're quick!
Roll forward once, roll back. Generally, you can get in on her.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it!
There we go, we beat her.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va'atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Alright, so we can go out. Up the stairs. You do looting now. If you didn't already. It's just a little risky when the guard is escorting you. Well, no. Lots of books. You can always sell them for a few bucks too if you want.
Monsters.
I'm knackered.
Okay, you should want to go over this way. So that we can pick up another point. There it is, St. Gregory's marker. Now let's head back so we can talk to Male. There's a notice board right here. And if you need to, you can go in here to this guy. And you can buy the Miraculous Guide to Gwent if you don't have it already.
Don't be shy now.
How'd you get a hold of...
No one asked it.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew, you could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Aramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Alright, so after all that talking, these are the magic items, the keys to what he's talking about. Hit him up for some Gwent.
To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
Why do we always ever get one? Now we have two. Alright, let's see if we can get this underway. Again, man, no spies. That's a couple times in a row. See if I can force him into a pass. Same amount of cards, but I get another one. Oh, that'll work. We'll see about putting some pressure on this guy. It's a nice card. And he's playing. And I pretty much decided we're just going to run this one out and see how we do. Well, those guys are tough. Plus a heal guy. Makes things a little rough on us. But we're ahead with the same amount of cards left. Oh, this is not good. These cards are... Card is so good. We're ahead. Now, if he comes with a weather card, we're in trouble. I'm just going to pass because I got to save my one card. Wow, he's got a strong deck. Wow, how many of those can he pull out of the hat? Doesn't matter though, we got him beat.
Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask
Elden Skirmisher. Anyways, he didn't offer us the book because we already have the book.
Hard finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning and all that.
Now let's go talk to Molly.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Alright, so we'll be... Through the cutscenes, we'll be right over there. And it'll be more horse racing, obviously. At Lady Vegelbug residence.
We've arrived.
Yes, we have.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here
We
for.
gotta agree to it, though.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Take the gray one.
I'll take the gray mare.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Try and get a save in here if you can. There we go. Just in case you lose the race. Because this isn't the easiest path to follow.
Riders, ready? Let's go.
Let's see what you're made of.
Faster.
Don't spare the horse!
Won't let them boss you around, eh?
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
That wasn't very successful. Was a little bit there.
Don't spare the horse!
Kind of got to block him. We got all our horse's stamina back. And we're good to go. And here we are.
The Roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
So there we go, superior racing saddle, nice.
Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Alright. Let's make a save since we won the race. Then we can talk to Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your
Just
adventures.
can't laughing.
How you'd ready
The way they set this up with Dandelion
how
just
you
punking
tamed the cave
Geralt
with
at every
Harley's
turn.
loot.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Okay, all done with her.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
All right. So consult with Zoltan is what we want. First, we need to try and pick up an SP.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Should be here by these two tents. Right over here. Big old bud residence. And then we need to go directly north. Like right over here.
Washed your hair lately?
Another drifter in from Tamir.
Yeah, people talking bad about us all the time.
Sick of it all.
There it is up on top of the rocks. Oh, that looked like I was on it, didn't it? There we go, we made it that time.
Magic. A place of power.
Alright, that should give us 2 actually to use now. So let me mark the next place we need to go. Just down here where this notice board is. There we go, on this. And then we want to fast travel to the gate of the hierarch. And then we need to report to Zoltan our findings. And also, you can go in the back door. You don't always have to go in the front door. There's Zoltan. Talk to him.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? Tweren't possible. Ah, but Dandelion's what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
All right, with that done, you have to go to the Kingfisher at nighttime. It's almost there already. Let's go ahead and take care of the points we have available too. Let's pump up the Undying. Good job.
To me, only a 2 days road from Bazima. Nilfgaard arrived there just before winter. Blackwoods didn't know.
Best deal around.
Here we go. Should be late enough. Let me check the time and see. If not, then you need to meditate.
Here already.
Yeah.
Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
And we can sit through some lyrical poetry here.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
All right. With that over with, we can now get busy with the quest. We need to talk to her.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Killed the mood.
Please argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
Alright, so we gotta be serendipitous about this.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheepdom.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
I know, right?
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry and let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Level 10, another point available to us. Alright, let's head downstairs and talk to the innkeeper.
My man's a sword swinger too. The King Radovid.
Need to buy some cards. Well, turned right into me, knucklehead. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna punk you. Talk to Olivier or Oliver.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The Kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the Kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament performed here.
What are you serving today?
Alright. defender, the smuggler, the veteran, and the healer.
See you later.
Alright, these two guys got me boxed in here for a minute. Alright, we're going to switch our quests here in a minute. Let's go ahead and do something with our point now. Alright, let's see what we have available to us in the combat tree. Fleet-footed. This is a good one for us because it allows us to see take less damage when we're dodging. So let's acquire that. Let's activate it. And then we need to put a mutagen here. Let's see what we have. Some more attack power. Hold on, let me... Looking at this, do we have 3 of these? We do, so let me go into alchemy. Make a red one bigger. Go back to character. Got lost for a minute right here. Now we'll put this one here. We'll get 28% attack power. The rest of these are just vitality. Let me see if we have anything. Oh, this one's another attack power. That's another 15%. So you can see now we're up 43%. So let's make a save with that one. And we want to switch quest to Jenny of the Woods. Appropriate level now, 10 of 10. Oh, look, we have a marker still left on the map. We need to get rid of that. We'll cut through down here.
What is it, Grey Boy, looking for?
So we're looking for the fast travel point, which is right here. We'll go to Mid-Cops, which you can see is way down the map. Alright, let's talk to the quest giver.
Sir, why we're up our noses in frights and horrors, imps,
is talk to this guy.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench. Isn't easy, not at all.
Alright, let's go talk to this witness.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes. Like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
Alright, off to search the woods. It doesn't really matter which way we go around right here, as long as we get there.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters...
Okay, items have been enhanced, which is really what I was trying to do right there. Go out to the field, we need to scan
A woman came through here, barefoot. A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress. Got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
Alright, let's follow the steps. Should be a grave over here.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
And then just kind of follow the trail. Did I lose it?
Lugged the body all the way to the woods, buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something sticking out. A letter? The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night rape. Alderman probably knew the girl. I ought to ask him.
Alright, let's go talk to the alderman. Like our conversation with ourselves suggested.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows? 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bakai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
Alright, need to find their meeting spot.
To lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
Always with the wolves. Alright, before we do anything, let's make a save right here. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. I'm going to end the video here. We're a couple hours in. I don't want to make this too long and cumbersome to watch. So you guys take care, and we will catch you next time as we finish up with Jenny of the Woods.